This is Rebecca Schofstall, DTI Academy Manager at Digital Thinker. This is the second of a two-part series on generating supplier requisitions for low stock parts. In the previous video, we reviewed defining the order details for a part. Now we will review when Hexagon EAM recognizes that stock for a part is low. On the Parts screen, navigate to the Overview tab. When generating supplier requisitions, Hexagon EAM accounts for current stock levels, reserved parts, parts in transit, and parts on requisitions and purchase orders. Depending on the stock method, the system will order the necessary quantity to meet the maximum quantity or the order quantity defined. The Overview tab highlights the inventory levels for the selected part. Please note this information is available at the store level by navigating to the Store Screen Overview tab. As reviewed in the previous video, my utility rope for the central storeroom has a stock method of min-max, in which the minimum quantity is set to 600 and the maximum quantity is 1200. By scrolling across the screen, I can review the current quantity on hand along with quantities that may be reserved, in transit from another store, or requisitioned or ordered. Currently, I have 460 feet of rope available in my central storeroom, as well as 25 feet requisitioned and 50 feet on order. Taking this into account, my inventory is still low as my preferred minimum quantity for my store is 600. So let's navigate to the Generate Requisition screen, which is available from the Materials menu under Process. Now I have a saved parameter list set up. This saves me from having to enter my selection parameters and default values each time I generate requisitions for my store. Based on my parameters, I am going to generate supplier requisitions for my central storeroom. If I wanted to refine by supplier or ABC class or part class, I would have the opportunity to do so. Also, the buyer designated references the buyer if defined on the part record view screen. Let's go ahead and click Process to review the parts preview. As expected, I am seeing a record for my utility rope with a requested quantity of 665. If you recall, the sum of my quantity on hand and requisitioned and on order quantities was 535. Since my maximum is set to 1200, Hexagon EAM is going to requisition for the difference. If I was utilizing the reorder level stock method, EAM would requisition the order quantity specified. To generate supplier requisitions, simply click Generate. Requisitions will be created in the auto rec status defined for the store. When generating supplier requisitions, EAM creates one requisition for each store supplier combination for the part preview lines that are selected. Since my auto rec status is set to unfinished for my central storeroom, I would now be able to complete the requisition on the requisition screen and proceed with the procurement process. This two-part series is intended to introduce you to generating supplier requisitions for low stock parts. Please reach out to the Digital Thinker team if you have any questions as you explore this functionality in Hexagon EAM. Thank you.